Now, some things haven't changed, right? So we talked about some of the issues that they have changed and developed, whatever else. Think that's consistent. Defensive line first, always. That's just what it is. Now, two exceptions: Mike McGlinchey, and then the trade up for Trey Lance. Outside of that, every single first pick of the draft has always been defensive line. Solomon Thomas, well, that was a miss. Nick Bosa, that was a hit. Javon Kinlaw, we'll see. Drake Jackson, we'll see. They value that position. They value that position. Now, what do they not value? And I talked about this and probably been on Twitter arguing with this one more than almost anything else. And the idea is this: they don't value safety at all. They do not value safety at all. Listen to this. This is crazy to me, at least through the draft. Okay, let me put that on there. The highest safety that the 49ers current front office has ever drafted was Tarvarius Moore, who's still on the team at 95. However, they moved him to corner immediately. They drafted him at safety, moved him straight to corner, where they wasted a year and a half of his rookie deal, then moved him back to safety. Then he got injured. So they didn't draft him 95 as a safety. Then they drafted Marcel Harris 184 and cut him before the initial 53 man, brought him back, played like half a season at safety, and moved him to linebacker. The only true safety, and this could change, that they have ever drafted, ever, was Talanoa Hufanga at pick 180. That's it. Pick 180. They don't care about safety. Now, you could say, well, they had Jaquowski Tart and they had Jimmy Ward there before they came in. You're right. They love Jimmy Ward and they have paid him as such. Tart, okay, he's gone now. A lot of people are still saying they should sign him. I don't think it's going to happen. No, we have 4 safeties right now. Okay, you're only going to keep 3 of those. And if you bring in Tart, now it's even more crazy. You're not cutting Jimmy Ward. You're not cutting Odom, right? You paid him a huge contract. You're not cutting Talanoa. You know, maybe Tarvarius Moore is the odd man out if you do bring back Tart. But again, you're not keeping four safeties. If somebody gets injured, that could change. But again, he's still out there on the free market for a reason. He was super cheap. I think we got him for like it was under 2 million last year. I think like almost a vet minimum. Like he's just sitting there. So it's not like they're in love with Tart any longer. He's done great things. He's with us for 7 years. Tart was great, but I think they're ready to move on. And the fact that everybody kept saying, "Oh, they're going to draft safety first overall. They're going to draft, with their first pick." No, man, no. I understand they met with Jacoby Brisker. I get it, and he was a fun player, but that's just not really what this team does. And they must love Hufanga because there's no competition there. Hufanga's starting, guys. Y'all can say Odom, whatever else. Odom even said they signed me for special teams and to be safety depth. Like that's Odom's words. Maybe he works his way up there, and I'd be very happy if he did that. But I'm telling you right now, Hufanga's starting. It's not even up for debate. Um, yeah, Adrian Colbert was a 7th. Was he with us as a 7th? I don't. And again, he was a DB. He was a corner prospect that they moved there. Um, yeah, maybe he was a 7th. Did we draft him? What year was he drafted? Can somebody find that for me, please? I don't want to be incorrect. I don't want to give out wrong information. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is if I miss something. And again, yeah, Jimmy Ward's great. So you just need one other safety. Um, but yeah, that's a rough one. Oh, I love this. Coach Cruz. Huff is my next jersey purchase. I love it. Yeah, he says 2017. So we did draft him there. Thank you. Appreciate that, Celestial. I love it. I love it. So anyway, all that being said, I am excited because I think one of the downfalls, my biggest critiques of this coaching staff, namely Kyle Shanahan, um, I hate how he plays people out of position, which we're going to continue to see. That's just what he does. He'll draft them at this position, never played it, move them to that position. He's going to continue to do that. Nick Sakill, he's going to do that. Spencer Burford, he's going to do that. He's going to do it with a lot of guys. I don't like that. Number 2, I do get concerned that he gets so arrogant at times that it makes it harder for him to change. And so a big reason why I did this whole podcast is kind of to prove myself wrong, that he is making changes. He's firing friends, right? He's getting rid of people that with major philosophical differences in Scangrello. And he's doing it in a way that's not even firing them. He's allowing them to go find other jobs. The only person he did fire is the one they asked to take a pay cut and then moved on from Embry. But that's a whole nother story. But I'm seeing changes. And I think that that's important because Kyle Shanahan's a first-time head coach. Even though we're 6 years into this now, he's still a first time head coach. And so I think that's something that's important. And seeing some type of development and analyzing and adapting is very, very promising. I love that.